The emergency session of the Galactic Council convened in chaos. Holographic representatives from 17 species flickered into existence around the circular chamber, their forms distorted by panic and confusion. Ambassador Quireth of the Zenthari Collective slammed 3 of his 6 appendages against the podium. "They're gone," he screeched, his translator struggling to convey the proper hysteria.
"Every human settlement, every station, every ship, empty."
Jennifer Chen sat in the observation deck of the CSS Exodus, watching the Milky Way shrink behind them. Her coffee had gone cold an hour ago, but she couldn't look away from the viewport. 42 years she'd spent negotiating with the Council. 42 years of being humanity's voice in a galaxy that had never truly wanted to hear it. Second thoughts? Jack Morrison appeared beside her, his reflection ghost-like in the reinforced glass. As the fleet admiral, he'd orchestrated the greatest logistical operation in human history, the silent evacuation of 340 billion people across 1,947 worlds. "No," Jennifer said, her voice steady. "Just saying goodbye, I suppose." The council chamber descended into accusations. The Vryn delegate, a crystalline being that communicated through light pulses, flashed angry reds and oranges. "This is an act of war. The humans have stolen council technology, abandoned their treaty obligations." Abandoned? The meditation, a collective consciousness species, spoke in haunting unison. "We abandoned them first. We simply didn't notice because we never truly saw them." 3 months earlier, Jennifer had stood in this very chamber, presenting Earth's petition for the 7th time. The request was simple: allow human physicians to practice medicine on non-human species. Human doctors had developed treatments that could cure the Vryn crystalline deterioration disease, extend Zenthari lifespans by decades, and heal neurological damage the meditation thought impossible. The vote was 17-1 against. "Humans are adequate," High Chancellor Vexnor had said, his gelatinous form rippling with dismissal, "as laborers, soldiers, engineers. But you must understand your place. The Council has maintained order for 100,000 years. Your species has barely achieved faster than light travel. You lack the wisdom, the evolutionary refinement, the cultural sophistication." Jennifer had simply nodded, collected her data tablets, and left. She'd sent one message that night to Jack: initiate protocol exodus. Jack joined Jennifer at the viewport holding 2 fresh cups of coffee. Navigation confirms we're on schedule. The last transport cleared the galactic rim 20 minutes ago. We're officially in intergalactic space. Any pursuit? Jennifer asked. None. I don't think they've even noticed yet. Jack's smile was bitter. We were always so beneath their notice. The Council had relied on humans more than they'd ever acknowledged. Human engineers maintained 67% of the galactic transport network. Human soldiers comprised 43% of peacekeeping forces. Human farmers fed 17 worlds whose own populations had long ago abandoned agriculture for more sophisticated pursuits. Human miners extracted resources from environments too harsh for species the Council considered superior. When humanity vanished, the galaxy felt it immediately. Power grids failed across the Zenthari homeworld. The crystalline spires of Vryn Prime went dark as human-maintained generators shut down. Ships drifted helplessly in space, their human crews simply gone. Agricultural worlds faced starvation within weeks. In the council chamber, the meditation spoke again. We should review the human ambassador's final message. Perhaps we dismissed it too quickly. A hologram materialized, Jennifer Chen standing alone, her expression neutral. Esteemed members of the Galactic Council, as of 600 hours Galactic Standard Time, humanity withdraws from all Council territories, agreements, and protections. We leave behind no sabotage, no weapons, no threats. We take only what is ours, our people, our ships, our hope. You will find detailed instructions for maintaining the systems we built, operating the stations we designed, and continuing the work we began. We wish you well. We will not return. The message ended. Silence filled the chamber. That's it? Quireth whispered. No demands, no ultimatums, no revenge? Worse, the meditation replied. Indifference. Jennifer watched the Andromeda galaxy grow larger in the viewport. Humanity's long-range scouts had discovered something remarkable there. 7 species in their technological infancy, scattered across 200,000 light-years. Species that needed teachers, partners, friends. Species that might actually listen. The advanced team reports the Kalesh are excited to meet us, Jack said, reading from his datapad. They're requesting human agricultural advisors. The Threll want to learn our medical techniques. They're asking, Jennifer interrupted softly. They're actually asking. It's a strange feeling, isn't it? Being wanted instead of tolerated. Behind them, the Milky Way was now just one galaxy among billions, growing smaller with each passing moment. Jennifer thought about the council chamber, empty of human voices. She thought about the Zenthari discovering that adequate humans had been the ones keeping their civilization running. She thought about species who'd spent millennia convinced of their superiority, now facing the consequences of their arrogance. In the council chamber, High Chancellor Vexnor spoke for the first time since Jennifer's message played. His voice had lost its customary condescension. How long until we can re-establish contact with humanity? The meditation's response was hollow. They're traveling at maximum warp toward intergalactic space. Even if we left now, which we cannot because our ships lack human-maintained drive cores, we would never catch them. They've been planning this for months, perhaps years. Every human ship, every human station, every human outpost. They synchronized a simultaneous departure across 1-800 worlds. The logistical sophistication required. The meditation trailed off, unable to finish. We called them adequate, Kureth said quietly. We were fools, Vexnor replied. Jennifer raised her fresh coffee in a silent toast to the shrinking galaxy. Jack touched his cup to hers, the soft clink audible in the quiet observation deck. To new beginnings, Jennifer said. To being more than adequate, Jack added. The CSS Exodus and its fleet of 50,000 ships pushed deeper into the cosmic dark, carrying humanity toward a future they would write themselves. Behind them, the Galactic Council scrambled to comprehend how thoroughly they'd underestimated the species they'd dismissed as laborers and soldiers. The humans had departed without a word of anger, without a gesture of violence, without a single act of revenge. They'd simply left, taking with them the talent, innovation, and determination that had been holding the galaxy together. And in their absence, the Council finally understood what it meant to lose humanity. Not because humans were warriors, though they were. Not because humans were brilliant, though they were. But because humans were essential, and the galaxy had never bothered to notice until the day they vanished into the stars, seeking species who would appreciate them not for what they could do, but for who they were. The observation deck fell silent except for the soft hum of the engines. Jennifer took a sip of her coffee and smiled. They were free?